Caitlin Clark is fixing America's major problem as Sue Bird sheds light on Fever Star's $11 million earnings. The WNBA is experiencing rapid growth right now, but it hasn't always been this way. When the league officially tipped off in 1997, it started with just 8 teams, 4 in the Eastern Conference and 4 in the Western Conference. Today, only 3 of those original franchises still exist. Recognizing the challenges of having a women's league in the U.S., Sue Bird, a key player in the league's journey, has some insightful thoughts to share. In a recent episode of A Touch More, Sue Bird teamed up with her wife, Megan, to dive into a few topics surrounding the WNBA. I look at this from a league perspective, and I think the biggest challenge for women's sports in our country has been finding a league that can really take off, she mentioned. We've had various leagues in women's basketball, obviously the WNBA included, and honestly, I lose track of the acronyms. There have just been so many leagues. Bird sees one shining solution to this struggle. The 22-year-old Iowa native made waves when she joined the Indiana Fever as the number 1 overall pick, injecting new energy into the league. From the beginning, Clark's dominance both on and off the court has been evident. Just a few months into the season, arenas were filling up to 94%, a clear sign of the league's growing popularity. You might wonder how she's driving this growth. Well, she's incredibly responsible for a staggering 26% of the WNBA's economic activity. While Clark earns around $76,535 as part of her WNBA contract, that's just about 1% of her total income. Her off-court earnings are through the roof. She racked up a hefty $11.1 million from endorsements, making her the highest-paid player in WNBA history, with a whopping 99% of that coming outside of basketball. Still skeptical? She recently made her debut on Sportico's list of the world's highest-paid female athletes, thanks to those lucrative endorsement deals, including partnerships with Nike, Gatorade, Wilson, State Farm, Lilly, Panini, Xfinity, and Gainbridge. Clark has been credited with selling 1 out of every 6 tickets in WNBA arenas during the 2024 season, and the impact doesn't stop there. Just taking the Fever games into account, she has significantly boosted the league's broadcasting value, accounting for 45% of it. What was once a struggling team is now breaking records in viewership. In fact, Clark has skyrocketed WNBA TV viewership by an astonishing 300%. Why is that? She's been playing like an absolute legend. Even as a newcomer to the league, she currently holds 19 impressive records in scoring, assists, and triple-doubles. Leading the league with an average of 8.4 assists per game isn't an easy feat, but she's making it look effortless. This surge in performance has also led to a jump in attendance for the Fever, with an average of 17,036 fans showing up per game since Clark's arrival. On top of that, her regular season games are pulling in around 1.2 million viewers, about 2,200% more than games where she didn't take the court. This is how Caitlin Clark elevated the WNBA to new heights, especially when women's leagues often go overlooked.